Aquarius, welcome to your October monthly forecast. Alrighty, let's take a look. The Sentinel, born with a gift. Sunlight after darkness, meaning that there's like light at the end of the tunnel. Beauty of age. Some of you could be like already mature, but you still look young and radiant, very high appealing. Head turner. Okay. And rituals and offerings. Probably offer some make an offer for your ancestors, for your guides, for your other spiritual beings around you that's been protecting you. They're kind of asking for a little bit of an acknowledgement, by offering them something. Could be just like a candle, a prayer, incense, and you are the guardian. Okay, so the guardian of the universe, the guardian of those people who are suffering from injustices. Okay, you're born with a gift. Probably you're very intuitive, you're very psychic. Um, you have this keen sense of, doing the things that you're really passionate about. You're a good manifester. Okay. Sunlight after darkness is that you are finally gonna be able to see the light at the end of the tunnel. And like what I said, the beauty of age, and there's always hope. If you're kind of losing some hope in a situation that you feel like sometimes life is so unfathomable, then, don't lose hope. Okay. So let's take a look. Significant days, dates, and signs. Signs that you're going to be dealing with this month. The Monday, the 8th, the 3rd, Gemini sign, Scorpio, the 4th, Aries, Libra. Wow. The Monday is the good day. Is this only the good day for you? Give it two more. All right. Saturday, one more. All right. The 6th. So 3, 4, 6, and 8. So this is mostly first 2 weeks. All right, of October. This will be very significant for you. There could also be some things that you're gonna be like, you need to learn how to enjoy. You're kind of a little bit going through the rough. It will work out soon. Something that you're so bothered and that you are also thinking, like, will it work out for me? Will it be in my favor? Will I get fired? Will I, there's something in your mind that you're so afraid that come your way, and you can carve something out. You need to be a little bit more resourceful. You need to be a little bit more, like, be more out there, be more active. All right. Enjoy the time. It's time for you to rest and recuperate. And everything is in progress. So you can leave it to the rest of the October, whatever it is that you're worrying, that the universe is already working on whatever it is that you are manifesting. The Monday and Saturday, sorry. The Monday and Saturday swap ideas, seek advice, and search for joy. I mean, even though the things are really getting so rough and tough, it's something that I feel like you really need to, like, not to lose hope. You could be dealing with Gemini, Scorpio, Aries, and Libra. This could be like 4 people, or it could be that this is just one person possessing all of these signs in one. Okay, so any of the be their sun sign, moon, and rising. All right. Gemini, somebody that you might be dealing with duality, somebody who's very inconsistent back and forth, very logical and illogical both at the same time. Is Scorpio, if that is a Scorpio, there might be an infidelity you have in mind that you're starting to feel. Sometimes you feel like they're hot and cold. Aries, everything's too constructive and everything's too transactional. They're very responsible and hardworking. It's all about money. And Libra, something needs to get into balance, or you could be dealing with someone who always want everything to be in balance. They expect something in return, or they expect that you should also be giving them something more of an equal that they have given you. All right. You're dealing with some changes, balancing. All right, Aquarius. You're going to be traveling. Some of you will be getting a new car. You're having some second thoughts. Probably it's because of your finances. Probably you feel like, can I really do it now? Like, is it really time? Should I? I mean, you're trying to balance something out. Finances actually looks good, but there is something probably that your car is really old and beaten car shop, and like you really it's more reliable. All right, keeps on chugging right in the middle of the highway. So you're kind of thinking, it's just more of a practical choice. I need it anyway. And you are also kind of a little bit worried. Your life is out of balance. You're imbalanced. You're having a lot of imbalances. And it's like there's also something you need to study first before making a decision. Or there is something that you need to learn. All right. Something that you need to learn right. You're being cautious, not that being cautious, but at the same time, this is something that you've been wishing for. So probably this is about the car. I feel like some of you are really trying to, it's like you're really contemplating whether it's really time for you to get a new car or not. Some of you, this is also a move. Move to a new place, move to a new company. You're also, you will also catch somebody lying, a fire sign, and a betrayal. Okay, a betrayal that's going to be taking place. For you, it's like, I trusted you. I trusted you. Or a fire sign might also, did you betray them? I don't see any confrontation. I don't see any drama, but I feel like, ooh, that will come limited. The king and queen of cups, right? The king and queen of pentacles keeps on coming up. And look at this. If you're actually with an earth sign right now, all right, and you also have an earth sign in your chart, there things are going to be so much better than, like compared to for the past few months or for the past few days, few weeks. Things are going to be so better, like your abundance and your money is going to be overflowing, that both of you have been working so hard on achieving your goals. Okay, or if you're single, probably that you are working so hard with your, just to um what do you call this, like increase, the rating or the auditing of your performance in your company, and you are working so hard to impress your boss. However, that there are some people still that happy that even though you're just like minding your own business, somebody um somebody feels like they should have just walked away. But instead, they dip their fingers into something that's not even their business, and now they're gonna be sorry because you are the one who'll be confronted, and you're also gonna be putting them where they should be standing, even though that these people most of the time do not even know the word borderline. Okay, like that is how far you can only go. That is how far you can peek through my private life. That is how far you can only, put your unsolicited opinion or 2 cents, whatever it is in my life. All right. You're going to be very frank and straight to somebody who's been trying to be involved with your personal decisions, probably with the decision of the management. Some of you, okay, the management will be very happy with your performance and will be very happy with um how things have been going on. All right. I mean, they really love, your contribution to the company. And people feels like, oh, like it's unfair. Aquarius should not get that kind of credit. Or Aquarius um should not actually, get that kind of recognition. I mean, they feel like you've been working less, even though that you're working so hard. Other people, you're being surrounded by a lot of toxic people. No matter what you do, how much you try to extend yourself, it will never be good enough. All right. Nurturing Lodge of the Bells. Okay. All right. Family. There will be a situation when it comes to something that you've been going through, like a health situation that you have, that it has been passed on from family to family, from yeah, family to family, or from, it's like it's a hereditary or gene related disease. And you're still trying to make a research about this, all right? Because there are only a few specialists that's been handling that case, whatever it is that you have, and you're continuously doing a research. And now there will, something's gonna be finally coming into light, and you're gonna be like feeling so um okay, because finally there will be an answer to a stuck with. Now, some of you might also be, like you're looking for some ways to see things in light, to be enlightened. Um, I'm also picking up that some of you, it will help if you'll be eating blackberries or raspberries. If you're allergic to it, okay, please, avoid it. Of course, you know what. to do. But I'm only picking up that some of you. Oh, I'm also picking up like acai berry. Okay, so lump or from like a is that you've been having some issues, like it keeps on coming back and forth, and you've already exuded all of your resources just to get well, but it's not, still not playing through. So be careful of uh, tax. There might be a second week. Yeah, second week of October. You might start noticing that either there are like suddenly some wild animals around you, some that are going berserk, out of nowhere, or circling around your house out of the blue, or there could be some beaver or some other wild animals, snake, okay, around your house, and it plays a significant meaning, all right, that you need to heed, that you need to, that you need to see. Each and every insect, each and every animal that appears in our everyday life is not just a coincidence. It is symbolism of something. All right. If it's a beaver, be very careful that somebody's been like taking advantage of you or planning to take advantage of you. And if it's a spider, somebody's like planning something against you, which is not really good. And I feel like, if it's a bird, what kind of bird is it? Is it eagle? Is it like I don't know, like a different kind of bird. Pay attention to the color as well. So there are some things, all right. There are some signs and symbols that will be coming around you that will be given to you, and you have to read it as a sign. It could also be a warning, it could be a blessing. So also, don't stress out yourself too much this month. There could be some minor to I don't feel like it's major, but minor to mild average sickness that you're going to be going through, fever, flu, anemia as well, feeling so nauseous, losing focus, feeling so forgetful. If you're also feeling so blocked and all of a sudden like you don't know like what's really going on, like you've been feeling so blocked, and let's say for example it's right in the middle of your sentence. The hell am I talking about? What did I say? Somebody's been like doing a spell on you. There are some signs that you also need to heed, all right? Whenever somebody's doing something to you, it could start from a very bad migraine that it's been like running consistently, um, brain fogness, okay, brain fogginess, pain in your stomach that you don't even know why, unusual cravings, um, unusual number of insects, fly, cockroach, I don't know, whatever insects, that you feel like, why is it that there are like too many insects here? People are like fighting, your pets are very aggressive, money is so heavy. Either somebody's been like jinxing you or hexing you, doing a witchcraft or doing some evil eye on you. You need to do some cleansing. All right. You have a guide, that will be acting as an eagle. So watch out for whenever they fly around in the sky, meaning that they are actually protecting you. Your ancestors are still looking after you no matter what. Opening of new opportunities, feeling so logical about a situation. You care and very passionate about whatever it is that you do, but probably financially it's no longer serving you well, or it has already served its purpose. You're gonna be okay. You're planning, all right? To some of you, if you're applying for a new job, there will be definitely a new offer that's going to be coming your way that will definitely suffice whatever it is that you're looking for figuratively, you know, or, like monetarily. But right before this starts, somebody will be sabotaging this for you. There's somebody from the past, that acts like, oh, I got your back, like, trust me, I know what you've been doing, or I know how it feels. I've been there and done that. This person is a liar Be careful of trusting a coworker that acts like a friend, but it's more of a frenemy. All right. Um, you also need to start saving since that money will be very good around the middle of the month. All right. Because sometimes you're expecting that, oh, things are finally changing, money is already here. But the thing here is pay attention to the people around you. That there could be some people who's been giving you an evil eye, and there are some people that might be jinxing you, whatever it is that you do, especially if they know where you work, or especially, wherever you go, okay? Or whatever it is that you do, you know. Um I feel like that person has been like, I don't know, stalking you, but you're protected. All right? Whatever that is meant for you will always be meant for you. If somebody can, if somebody will be stealing your luck, or if somebody will be stealing your destiny or whatever it is, the universe will be giving it back to you because it don't belong to them. It doesn't belong to any other people. It only belongs to you. But you need to travel far. You need to move away from wherever you are because no matter how much the universe gives you the blessings that you need and that you deserve, and if you're being surrounded by wrong people, nothing is going to happen. They will keep on blocking it. They will keep on sabotaging it, and it will become very frustrating for you because, like they will keep on, like, they will keep on delaying things for you. And when you delay things, it creates a negative energy, which is stress, overthinking. All right, so let's take a look now. Singles, you felt so rejected, heartbroken, disappointed, probably dealing with a Virgo. There has been a betrayal, okay, that you found out. Probably you're already dating somebody, okay, and then you found out that this person's been like a player. They're only playing around with you. They're not really serious with you, whatever it is that they say. Probably somebody is a poser or that they are claiming who they are not, okay? So you found out about this. That to some of you, you just broke up with somebody who traded you for another person. Now, when somebody cheats on you, do not feel like you're less or that you're not beautiful enough, you're not good enough. Because the problem is not actually with you, it is with them because they're the one who actually look for another person, right? They do not really see your real value because they are so shallow. Probably that they are only looking for somebody who's like good in bed, good sex. Probably they feel like it's someone who's not really worth it. So this person that betrayed you or that actually turned you down is not worth it. So move on, get over it. Times are going to be changing. The person that is rightfully meant for you, which is I am seeing like like a marriage proposal in the on the horizon, probably living together, being domesticated, long term, serious. Okay. And life is going to be getting back into balance. This is something that you've been waiting for, but still, you're going to be a little bit cautious because you've already been downplayed and you've been like very disappointed and you've been so depressed, because of thought is actually the one. So, for you to know the signs of finding the right one, it works out on its own. Force, you don't have to change, you don't have to alter to, like you don't have to do anything or to pretend to be somebody who you're not, because everything else just falls into place and everything just feels so right. Everything will just like, oh, people are going to be so good at you. Helpful people are on the way. Like there's like a protection, abundance, rise in your finances, goodness in your career. All right. Your partner is also very understanding and supportive. No jealousy and drama, no toxicity, no controlling. That is the right one. Okay. Now, your disappointments in the past is finally coming to an end, as you can finally see a celebration is going to be coming up ahead of you, but you need to take care of your health. All right. There is somebody that you're going to be meeting, which is okay. How will I know? And what are the signs? How does it look and when? It will be sometime anytime soon during the time of Libra, because we're already in the Libra season. All right. So this person is very committing, very family oriented. Probably you're dealing with an earth sign or Aries. Oh my God. Okay. So the Two of Cups and then the Lovers and the Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. This is definitely a sure thing that you are going to be ending up in a big relationship, long term, loving, harmonious, and all right. Probably dealing with an Aquarius as well, or Aquarius, Capricorn. You probably used to deal with a Libra, all right, in past, probably an air sign as well, Gemini. But this person just caused you a lot of pain and grief. All right. You're gonna be meeting it this month, October. While you're gonna be visiting a friend, there is somebody that you're gonna be meeting as well, that they are present there. So there is a mutual connection that two of you will be sharing. So you're not going to be meeting this person online, which is a good thing. A lot of people right now by posing who they're not, because anybody can be who they are online. So yeah, so the cups, you're gonna love this person. I'm seeing a little bit of a resistance at first, but you're gonna be planting new seeds for this one. This person is somewhat tall, although their head is smaller than their body. Or I don't know, maybe like a bodybuilder, or they just love going to the gym. They have muscles. If this is a guy, they have huge muscles, broad chest, broad shouldered. Usually, when a person is broad shouldered, they have a dominant earth sign in them, or could be that they're an earth sign. They're very clean shaven, even the hair is very well cut. Okay. They always look fresh, smells good. They're very finicky when it comes to their personal hygiene. They have their own thing going. They're driving a truck, but they also have a sports car and a bike. Okay. If this is a guy, now, if this is a woman, this person looks very simple, kind of a little bit timid, but they're very tall. But like when they pass by, could be like an alley or a place, everybody turns their head just to look at who's that girl. Okay. But this person is very down to earth, very, this person is very well equipped, very confident, very smart. When you talk to her, it's like, wow, okay. Like she makes sense. She's not just any other. I feel like she is either Auburn, Copperhead. I don't feel like she's a redhead, but Copper, Auburn, probably dark blonde. Yeah. If this is like any other ethnicity, let's say for example that naturally their hair is black, then they're coloring their hair like this. All right. So let's take a look. For the bonus section, for the bonus forecast, it will be available in my Patreon. It's open for members and non-members. I don't know how other people does it, but they actually get it without being a member. So I haven't really tried it though. But yeah. Anyway, so couples, what's going on with you? Oh, somebody's being so walled up all of a sudden. Somebody's being so defensive, being arrogant. You could be dealing with an earth sign. Somebody, you know what? The king and queen of pentacles keeps on coming up in a lot of signs. Well, I've dealt with the Capricorn. Well, I've already done the Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Um, I think what sign did I? Gemini. Yeah, this keeps on coming up. The king and queen of pentacles keeps on coming up both at the same time. Anyway, both of you are very like you got your things going. Both of you are very busy, successful in your own chosen field. And this is the reason why that probably you've been like arguing about who's gonna do what, who's gonna take care of the kids, who's gonna, like probably if you are the husband, you keep on complaining like there's no food or like I come home before you or something like that. What you wanted to do is not what your partner wanted to do. What you're expecting is far beyond what your partner has been doing. So you've been going through a lot of rough patches. You've been going through a lot of, rough situations lately. And you feel like, you know what, it's much better for me to stay in the office or to work longer hours just to avoid each other because every time we see each other, it always boils down to a bigger argument that you don't even know, like, how did we even now, there is a problem, there is an issue that you haven't been addressing in the past. You try to address it, but nobody wants to come into a resolution. That's why it boiled down into a much bigger it's like somebody just blew things out of proportion. And now that proportion becomes, the smaller bits and pieces of whatever it is, becomes also, thousands of issues that you feel like, what the hell? Like like where are you coming from? So some of you have been spending a lot of time with your friends, and then you got an ultimatum from your person that you've been like spending rare time with your family, with your kids. You were rarely home. Your partner's starting to feel that you have someone else. Okay, somebody couldn't even sleep at night. Okay, right now, I mean, life has been really good when it comes to finances. You're able to buy the latest car, you have a big house, you have fancy furniture, appliances. Everybody actually envies whatever lifestyle you have or whatever life you have. But little did they know that you're so miserable in the inside. Now, there is a guy, there's a very dry thing, dry surface around you that's been like hurting your relationship. Try to look for any thorns, any cactuses, probably some poison arrow pointing in your bedroom, pointing in your main door. Probably that your bedroom versus another room is like very close to each other. It will always create a tension. Put a plant there. Let's say, for example, this is your bedroom door. This is another door. Could be a bathroom. Okay, if your bathroom is outside, and there could be another here, and then there's stairs. It's like there's not enough room for people to breathe in when they open the door simultaneously. So put a plant. Okay, if you can, if it's possible, if it's possible for you to put it on the ground, hang it in the air. It will neutralize the tension. All right. So that's just an example. Probably that's the reason why this been creating a problem. Sometimes it's not just about, the signs, the moon, the eclipse, the retrograde. Sometimes it's not just that. Sometimes you also need to check out the feng shui of your house, the feng shui of your room. You know, some other people actually, I'm very surprised. Why would they put cactus inside your bedroom? Isn't it weird? And then you're gonna start wondering, why is it that our like we're always drifting apart. Whenever you're in a relationship, it never stays long. They always bail out. They always pull away. try to look into your surroundings, the picture, whatever it is that you put in display, probably that you love coffin, or probably that you love being so gothic and very, very dark. It bears some significance, and it plays the energy, that runs around your house. All right. Anyway, hope to see you at the bonus section or the bonus forecast. It will be available on my Patreon, and it's available for members and non-members. And if you want to talk to me live at the phone, live at the calls, just go visit me at my website at sophiaclairvoyant.com. Blessings to you.